Hey, Kate, what's going on, love? I'm all right. You? Yes. Happy New Year. Really? Trying to decide on dinner tonight. Like, I know for sure I want some cabbage, but I just don't know what else I want to along with it. I never had noodles and cabbage. But yeah, I'm getting tired of the same meats and stuff. Like, I need to eat something new, like maybe some duck meat or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I did either. If I did, it was a while ago, and I don't even remember, so it doesn't count. Matter of fact, what was that deer? I don't know what it was at that time. I never had. I mean, I haven't had pork chops in a long time. I might have to try that, honestly. I really am getting tired of the same stuff. Fried alligator. I wouldn't mind, honestly. I mean, I might be a little hesitant at first, a little skeptical, but Yeah, that's funny. My thing is, some of these animals that's already been distinct or kind of are on its way. It's like, why are there's how are they still getting meat from, or why are they? The sky look crazy. Has anybody taken that Christmas tree down yet? I still haven't. I'll give it a few more days because I'm still liking to look at it. Or do y'all believe in that superstition? Don't wash your clothes on New Year's Day or New Year's Eve or something like that. But I try not to believe in that stuff because, like, what if you never even heard of that and you done it? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think you're cold. Yeah, yes, think you know you're in and you're out. It's wrong and it's right. Mm-mm-mm-mm. You don't really wanna know. There's nobody on the list right now, so if you were to donate, you're the first person on the list, meaning I can get to your reading at this time right away. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, and notification bell for all that good stuff. Check out the community post where I post collective readings that you may resonate with, or posts that you may resonate with. Yes, I do all kind of readings at mediumship at this time. Personal private readings can go by email, phone, text, private live stream, or private recorded video. Most information is in the description box. If it's not there, please let me know and inform me. I get the answers right. I don't bite. Claim your donations, especially if your YouTube name is different from PayPal, Cash App, or Chime. And yeah, I think that's all to really mention at this time. Thank you for your donation, Kate. You can post your question whenever you're ready. Make sure to let me know when you guys donate because I don't always get a notification. unfortunately. Good accurate reading here for Kate, please, Spirit. Thank you. Good accurate reading here for Kate. This message is for Kate. Accurate messages only. Yes or no, make it very, very clear. Help me give Kate some clarity today. Thank you, Spirit. Kate would like to know, should she post any Valentine's Day activities this year? Should she post her Valentine's activities this year? I'm getting a yes. I don't know. I feel like this is energy of like it helping attract more into your life, like more positive energy, especially if like whatever the plans or ideas or activities is positive kind of thing. It's kind of like what you put out, you get back, or like above, so above, so below kind of thing. Um, Especially if you're kind of like in hermit mode or in a shell or something like that. This is kind of like a thing of like helping you break out of that shell. And it's like helping more people of importance and like opportunities and stuff like come towards you. It's like basically opening a door, I feel like especially if it was some people wanting to approach you for a while, but they thought you were like, again, maybe you were like standoffish or some other things like that, and it's like, okay, they kind of feel a little safer now to like approach. I heard something that could be significant about 20 years. I don't know if you were like with someone with 20 years. 20 years is significant in some way. Yeah, I'm hearing like you could benefit a lot from like hiking and like whatever these activities are. I also heard something about pillar of salt. Yeah, and it's like you and your partner could even start like a trend or a few trends, go viral together. Yeah. I'm also hearing like you don't have to do it alone kind of thing. Yeah, it's like you're getting more comfortable with yourself and like what you have going on and what you desire. Yeah, it's like you don't feel any shames about like your wants or your needs or like your creativity or anything like that. Yeah, and it's like helping others relate to you. So this could bring in like your soul tribe, or if you already met some of your soul tribe, you could bring in like more of like your soul tribe. Yeah, you might help other couples, with how they could become more intimate kind of thing. And of course, intimacy is not always just sex. So, but yeah, you're like showing how love can be like soft. A lot of people are thinking like love is have to be hard. You have to go through stuff first with that person. It has to be traumatizing. This, that, and the third. You're showing how it's like more calm. You know, how it's more curious than like overly intense and love bombing. You know what I mean? And it's like helping give like a sense of meaning to like a person. But yeah, it's like it's like you're releasing your mind, your body, and just like your life from the cage that you put it in for like so long, kind of thing. So once again, it's like coming out of this shell. What's that? I might have to clarify this. I feel like it's also gonna be like a motivation for you as well. It's like, oh, this is nice. I want to have more of this, or even more next year, kind of thing. So I know what to do to, stay afloat, kind of energy. Yeah, I'm hearing embrace the wisdom of the unknown, or embrace the unknown. And it's like, oh, yeah, I love this energy. It's like you and your person just being more freer. Like if y'all want to slow dance in front of y'all house, that's the kind of energy, romantic, kind of free energy that I'm getting. And again, hiking, ice skating, whatever it is, it's like this fresh new energy. It's like a new beginning because we got the full card twice. It's like a whole new beginning, a new chapter, a new whatever page in the book. Yeah, maybe you guys are like, even if you're not able to like go out to a restaurant because of finances, or maybe you're just too cold, or whatever the case may be, you're like bringing that in the home. Okay, we're gonna have our own little restaurant. Oh, that's funny. We have in a few weeks time. Y'all might have an early, not a, it could be like a early, but I'm getting like a, maybe it's like a few weeks leading into like Valentine's. Like you're not just gonna only celebrate Valentine's Day. I feel like you guys might have like, you might celebrate it for the whole month kind of thing, or like a few weeks before the day kind of thing. I just heard, you are so beautiful to me, can't you see? You're everything I hope for, you're everything I need. You, okay? I didn't want to watch Alfalfa, or Little Rascals, rather, that's what it's called. Yeah, and it's like memories, of course. You can never have too many memories, and you can never have it in too many places either. Like, I wouldn't be, I don't know if you guys are already engaged or not, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're like propose. I don't know. It could be like something where they like propose on like national news, or propose like in like a big way. We have once in a lifetime opportunities. So basically, it's saying take advantage of this time. This could be like one of those things where it's like a certain moon cycle won't be back for a while. You know what I mean? You got completely crazy in love, sending healing energy. So you guys just keep sending healing energy towards each other. That's so cute. Sometimes it's like even through your subconscious, when you're not even like really knowing for real, you're still like doing it. We got the light at the end of the tunnel, so maybe you guys will explore some type of fun tunnel or something like that. Your pineal gland is expanding more, third eye kind of energy. Yeah, I'm seeing them like again getting more intimate, like rubbing your inner thighs, kissing your back, especially if it's like you got back problems, or you have a wound there or something like that. You know what I mean? You're everything I hope for. Dang it, I ain't gonna be able to get it out of my head now. Yeah, I just heard something about jumping the broom. Yeah, I'm just hearing like your wildest dreams kind of thing. Your all your romantic wishes are gonna be coming true. Yeah, and it's like y'all are sacrifices for each other. Maybe y'all gave up social media for each other, or y'all will give up social media or some other kind of sacrifices for one another. I just heard getting better at wrapping gifts. Maybe he didn't know how to wrap gifts at first. Now he's getting better. Yeah, it's like they're there, letting you know you don't have to overthink things. And I also feel like y'all are like stepping out of your comfort zone more with one another's too. Like things y'all maybe haven't did in the past in a relationship you're doing now. Like say for instance, like um you never wanted, this might be explicit, wear a thong. Now you're now you are, or he never wanted to step inside the kitchen. Now he is, that kind of thing. So I definitely feel like this is going to like again take not only just your life in general, but your love life to the next level if you do kind of thing. If you kind of like share and put that love out. You know what I mean? Because right now it's like you kind of just got the love enclosed, and it's not nothing wrong with that all the time, but it could have been just like enclosed for such a long time, and it's okay every now and again to kind of like share that energy. Yeah, like, or maybe you never wanted to scratch his dandruff, and now you are going to. And I feel like he's gonna take more risks to like turn you on. Like, he might have one hand on the steering wheel, The other is like sucking your toes. Uh, on between his arm, he's got a drink, whatever. He's like doing, he's like multi-talented or something like that. And it's like he's gonna start to impress you more. Maybe he fell off of impressing you. I also feel like y'all might get like an exotic pet or something to kind of think keep things like entertaining as well in home. Like who knows what it could be? It could be a parrot, could be a monkey, it could be I don't know, but yeah, maybe you guys argue about like the ending of movies, but it's cute. Or it's like one person wishes the other one gets off the phone. Maybe they're on the phone a lot, and it's like that person's gonna be giving up that habit because it's not worth like losing or just not worth putting the relationship in a certain position. And I definitely feel like it could be like where he's like different at work than he is at home, which is a good thing because maybe he's more like rowdy at work, and you don't need all that extra rowdiness. You guys might join like a workout class together. So it's like y'all both could be like sharing the same personal trainer kind of thing. Oh, I keep hearing that song. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? Yeah, maybe like roll around the grass together, catch some lightning bugs. I really do feel like you guys are like freeing yourselves, especially whenever you had a time. It might be an unexpected vacation that you guys are able to go on. Like maybe you didn't think he was going to be able to be off work for a week or something like that. Yeah, it's like he's in this King of Wands energy. I'm seeing it twice. That's the energy of like chasing and like going the extra mile kind of thing. And you're over here in this princess energy, like long hair, don't care. Uh, yeah, and it's like you're getting more clarity, discernment, peace, happiness, love, freedom, all that good energy, strength. And see, you got the liberate card. So again, like the overall energy is about freedom. Like this is helping you towards more freedom. It's like you're letting yourself be seen. Okay, you ever heard that saying, "Show the world the real you"? Like that's basically what you'll be doing. Lavender could also be significant as well. I don't know why I heard tree monk. Something needs to be like out of storage or something. Pisces could be significant. It's not saying you or them have to be a Pisces, but Pisces energy could be significant. Color gray. Exactly. Or something. This might sound funny, but sardines could be significant as well. I also heard something about a place you've been avoiding. Are you going to be facing a fear of like a place you've been avoiding for a while? I'm also hearing your partner loves you with long or short hair. Maybe it was like a concern about your looks. Your partner doesn't care. Yeah, I also feel like you guys are going to be sharing things that maybe you haven't shared with another just thus far. It's like if I tell this person I was in special class in fifth grade, they'll probably leave me, or I have this certain health condition, or this went on, or that's not, or this is part of my nationality, or whatever it is. Don't have to be either of those things, but whatever it is, like give up the worry. Like the fear is not real here. Or maybe somebody feels like they can't redo something or duplicate something. Like, say for example, like years ago, you made this really good pie for them, and it's like you weren't able to get that exact recipe again, and now you're finally able to remember. And here goes that spark again. Like, oh yeah, that's how I did it, or that's what there was a missing thing. I was missing lemon, or whatever the heck. And then it just brings back so much joy, that kind of thing. But it's like becoming more clear about how you feel about one another. But yeah, it's like again, set yourself free, let the sand in between your toes. Yeah, it's like you guys are helping each other clear like karma from past lives. And it's like getting rid of this double edged sword that was kind of going on, like this damn if you do, damn if you don't energy. And it's like you're allowing them to love you unconditionally. No snobs. Oh, let me pull from the last deck. I almost forgot. Believe in the possible blue moon. Show the real you. Yeah, I'm here. I can reach out and taste it, touch it. Look at that. Win-win outcome is that forecast. Full moon Libra. Yeah, it's like instead of a double-edged sword, it's a win-win outcome. And it's beautiful energy because it's like instead of breaking up with one another, it's like you both made it through the storm with one another kind of energy. Like what was meant or not, I wouldn't even say meant, what could have broken you apart didn't, kind of thing is what I'll probably say. So it's like now you guys can relax more in your connection. Been quiet and it's been caused confusion. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, yes. Do you work in broadcasting? Wow. But I mean, you still got it. You ain't know till you're like in your 80s. They don't have social media, so keep the balance. Balance. That's good because social media can really, if you let it, control your life. Oh, married couple. Yeah, don't like try to hide your connection in trade of opportunities. It doesn't have to be like that. If it's meant for you, you wouldn't have to do such thing. But yeah, I hope they gave you clarity. I mean, it's even helping me. You got me thinking about Valentine's Day a little bit more than I was. I mean, I definitely want something by that time. So right now, I'm just trying to open up more and that kind of thing. It's like, okay, where am I going wrong? Because it's not that I can't get a person. It's the energy of like getting the right person. You know what I mean? So it's like, where am I going wrong? So that's what I've been working on. Like, okay, I definitely need. I already know because I've been giving advice, but not listening to my own advice. I know I need to get out more. Because how in the heck is anybody ever gonna really find me besides a stupid dating app if I don't get outside more? If I just only go to work and do errands and then come back home, that's not cutting it. So I thought of a few ideas. I was like, oh, on my days off, I'm probably gonna like walk around the mall, or I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna go do that. You know what I mean? Because then that'll help. You know. But if I just stay stuck and just only go to work and come back home, it's not doing much. So I was like, well, let me, do what I know for now. Yeah, I know. I was like, let me get back to my dance classes. Like, I didn't feel off a lot of things. So it's like, if I want certain stuff in my life, not even just love, like, I gotta start getting back out there. So that's why I feel like it's gonna be a really good thing for you to like really put stuff out there. It's basically like showing you and your partner exist in the world. Because it's like y'all exist to each other. Y'all both in your own little worlds. But then y'all don't forget, y'all are also a part of this earth. Y'all are also a part of the collective. You know what I mean? So yeah, dating is that I'm good on them. I don't want them no longer. I forgot to tell you your cards. You did have the full card twice. Got the Four of Cups, Seven of Wands, Six of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Wands twice, Queen of Cups, Two of Pentacles. So the Seven of Wands twice. I didn't even catch that. Ace of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, the Star card, Lovers, and the High Priestess. So the Lovers is out there, definitely feeling the energy. And then you had a whole bunch of like repeating cards, so that's a really good sign. Repeating good cards, as a matter of fact, especially the Fool card. And then a Seven of Wands, you already know what that means. It's basically fighting for or against something, but clearly, you guys are fighting for. Like you're gonna always keep fighting for this connection. And sometimes there's tests. It's like, are you going to choose your person or this one opportunity? And it's like, screw that opportunity. There's another opportunity that come along, but it's not going to be nobody to replace this person. You know. I mean, I always say like it's not only one person in life that can give you love, but you get what I mean. But yeah, you shouldn't have to sacrifice like your person for opportunity. If anything, screw that opportunity if that's the case. You end up like, hey, he can like all he wants, long as he don't take actions, and then you're not taking actions because you're faithful to your person. So, I mean, you can't control a person liking you. If they like you, they like you. But long as they don't make any like movements or do anything, you know what I mean? It's like keep that to yourself, kind of thing. Keep it in your head, keep it to yourself. I have a person. You know what I mean? To be friends, yeah. And that's true. It could have definitely gone either way. Like if he's that type of person, respectful and stuff like that, and then he sees it's like, oh, okay, so let me not do that. You know what I mean? But if he don't know, then it's like, and he's feeling like a frog, as you say. They say if you feel like a frog, leap or whatever the saying is. Then he might try. You know what I mean? So I guess it just depends. But that's if they have a crush. I don't know if they do or not. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. But it's supposed to be business. I say don't mix business with pleasure. He's not the only one that can like you. You don't have to actually go that route. You have free will. So if any of those uncomfortable vibes come up or you get any feeling of something ain't right, then you know what I mean. You know what to do. It's not the only one in the world that's able to help. But yeah, that's why people like be getting ugly nannies and stuff because it's like they don't want them tempting a person or even themselves. You know, some people go to certain people specifically because they know it's bound to not. You know. I remember I had a crush on this one coworker and like he really distracted me. Like I was a really good worker, but when he came around, it's like stutter, boxes dropping. It was all messed up. It's like, yeah, don't have him around me. Got a partner. Oh, okay, yeah. Multiple earth signs. Yeah, that's good. You're welcome. Yeah, it was a really good read. It was a light read. Very good energy. No, seriously. I do kind of feel like, and I don't know if it's just me, I'm gonna probably like talk to others or research or something. I don't know. I feel like I don't even know if I know how to explain it. I don't know. I think this, not even just this year, but I think further moving in life, like the earth is gonna be better. And I could just be naive or optimistic or whatever you want to call it, but I think it is a time where like most of us is getting like our power back, our happiness, connecting with our childhood kind of energy, all that stuff. I really do feel like it, like a veil lifted, or I don't know. Like things are gonna be like, I don't know, easier. A lot of people are knowing how to manifest more these days. So I don't know. Right, 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 right. It's like I don't know. I feel like a lot of less people are gonna be codependent on things. It's like some energies is really clearing up. I don't know. It's like a great time to be alive, if you ask me, because I really do feel like some things are about to like change for the better. I feel like it's kind of one of those things where it's like hop on board, or you'll be like left behind kind of thing. It's like hop on this wave. Hey, Kid Round, I hope all is well. It's like we really can breathe now. And I do feel like it could also be like the people that were like loners or like hermit mode or stuff like that is like coming out. There's people gonna be surprised, like, I didn't know this person existed or we're still living or kind of thing. Gonna be people you've never seen, but even if you like been living in where you've been living for years and stuff, and it's like you thought you seen or known everybody that lived in that town, and then and it's like, wait a minute, hilarious. Do whatever you feel like, Kate. Yes, paid readings only at this time. Can't nothing ruin if you don't let it. But we can all manifest together for a really really good year, even though it's gonna happen. But like we can make it even more. It's a lot of us coming together as a collective, manifesting together. Thank you, Kate. You can post your question whenever you're ready. Baby, let me love you down. There's so many ways to love you. You mind if I use the restroom really quickly? I'm gonna use the restroom real quick and I'll be right back. Whew, I'm out of breath. Still with me, Kate? Verify. Hacker reading for Kate again. Please, thank you. Hacker messages only, such as for Kate. Help me give Kate some clarity today. Thank you, Spirit. Excuse me. What should Kate do about their situation with Jay? What should Kate do about their situation with Jay? What should Kate do about their situation with Jay? Okay. Um, I'm getting like we have the Eight of Cups here. It's kind of a leave type of situation, but also like let things unfold naturally here. So it's kind of like leave, create distance, and kind of like let things unfold. Like, so I don't know who this person is. Like, if this is like a friend of me or a lover or whatever case may be, but I feel like whatever the connection is gonna depend. Like, if it's romantic, I feel like it's like a straight away, just abruptly kind of like leave. But if it's like non-romantic, I feel like it's more of like a slow easing your kind of like way out. Like, if it's more so like a frenemy or a friend or like a legal situation, I feel like it's taking more like slower um, or precautious steps to kind of like letting things unfold and leaving. But again, if it's romantic, it's kind of like a straight away save yourself, cut it off, if that makes sense. Because I feel like if it's like a legal situation or like a frenemy, someone that's maybe like gossiping or something, it's kind of like they might have too many people on their side already to try to like go against them or something like that. So it's kind of like your best bet is to kind of like leave the situation alone or like let it unfold, let it expose naturally, kind of thing. It's like basically let them like dig their own hole, kind of thing. If that's the energy, I feel like, because it's like the people who really like see you or connect with you or recognize, kind of thing, they'll come to you instead of you having to like go to them and try to like warn them or tell them about your experience. They'll come to you instead, like, okay, I see what's going on with this person's energy, do you, kind of thing. And it's like, whoo, I didn't have to go to that person, they came to me, kind of thing. And it's like a weight off your shoulder, kind of energy. Yeah, I'm not saying don't ever take actions, but I do feel like the energy is like, again, a slower take. It's like right now is not the best time to take action. Once the energy is a little bit more clear, or you know you're actually able to like put yourself out there, then it's like take actions. So again, if this is like a frenemy legal situation, then this is like, um if you know it's someone or something that can like stop them, then it's like go for it. Like if you say for instance it's a bully, and like if you go to their mom, that's gonna stop them. But if they've been keeping everything from their mom, then you know what I mean. Yeah, sometimes you don't know what to do. Sometimes doing nothing and letting God, you know what I mean. Yeah, this could even be like this person has to come to their own like understanding. Sometimes you can't help the person come to a certain understanding, even if you explain to them certain things 1,000 times. Sometimes they have to come to their own understanding, which I do feel like eventually they will like come to a certain understanding, whether that's a hard lesson or whether that's just coming to you and like apologizing, or this could be like again learning the hard way. But yeah, I feel like don't. I'm hearing don't let this person interfere with your life. I don't know if they've been trying to interfere with like your finances, your school life, your love life, or what. But it's like don't let this person interfere. Even if they do sometimes have the best interest, it's still like up to you. I'm also hearing like, um, even if you do care, pretending like you don't could help in this situation. Like, say for instance, this person is holding on to something of yours, and it's like they're purposely holding on to it. Um, so that, I don't know, get a rise out of you or you stick around or whatever reason. It's like you not caring can be like a what do they call it? Reverse psychology or something like that. And that's when it's like gets this person to get you your stuff kind of thing. You know what I mean? Here we have you'll get a text message or call. So it's like the energy of like whatever you wish the outcome to be, it's gonna happen. It might not be exactly when you want it to happen or necessarily exactly how you want it to happen, but it's gonna happen. See, we got the answers no this time. So once again, like I said, I don't feel like any action should be taken as soon or as abruptly. Again, this is like a slowing, like a slow transition. It's almost as if like what's that saying when it's like a fuse is attached, so don't light it or a blow kind of thing. That's kind of like what it is. Like not literally, but it's like if there was a bomb connected to the situation and you piss that person off, the bomb's going off. But like if you kind of like ease, out the situation, then it detonates the bomb kind of thing. Again, the energy is saying let go. Eight of Cups is moving on energy, but again, you don't want to do it as fast. You just kind of like slowly distance yourself as time goes by, kind of thing. And then again, if you need to strike, then you'll know when to. But again, it's just not now. It says your hard work is paying off, New Moon in Capricorn. Bring love into the situation, New Moon in Aquarius. So this could be like keeping things like cordial and stuff like that. Capricorn could be significant. Clouds you? What do you mean? He distracts you, make you lost, confuses you? What do you mean clouds you? It's the energy of like again being like, especially if this is like a work situation. It's like be professional as possible, still kind of be like nice, but not too nice or too close or anything like that. It's like say you're high and by and get the hell on, like avoid as much as you can, kind of thing. This could even be like speaking up, like say for example this is a person that you work with. Go to your boss in the most respectful way you can and ask not to be scheduled with that person again, you know what I mean? But this is you taking control of your situation and your life the best way you can. Otherwise, you'll stay stuck in a situation that you don't want to be in. Because, some people they can't read your mind, or some people might think, well, they're not saying anything about it, so I'll just keep going, or whatever case may be. But yeah, it's like, you know, nice smile, hey, whatever. I'm out of here. You know what I mean? Don't stick around if you don't like have to. Like if you really can get out of there, get out of there. Keep your distance. Like if it's a cubicle, if you're able to sit on the whole other side of the cubicle is that from that person, do that. Whatever space and distance and getting out of proximity you can, do it. Until you're able to fully leave the situation. So that's why I said again, the energy might be like slow. Odd things. Yeah. I mean, don't listen to it. It's all kind of weird, crazy people in the world. Don't listen to it. People are gonna say stupid, disrespectful, odd, weird, whatever you call it, things. and you one day have to get over it. You know what I mean? Especially if it's just words. Now, car accidents and deaths of families and different things like that, that's stuff that some of the stuff you don't really get over, or it takes a while. That's very understandable. But words, it's like, yeah, it might hurt for a second, but then it's like eventually you get over it, you know? Trust me, I have a coworker right now. I don't really care for her energy. I just keep my distance as much as I possibly can. And she, trust me, she said some stuff. She said something funny like, "See you before this new year," because now is the new year, so it makes sense now. But like a couple months back, she was like, I was leaving, and I think she was just coming in or something like that. She was like, "Bye, see you next year." Trying to be funny as if I'm not gonna stay at the job, or whatever the case may be. And she would just always say sick comments like, "Oh, don't take my water bottle," and it's like I'm not even thinking about her or her water bottle, and just all kind of weird, irritating things. But I'm not harping on over it every day, or years, months later. It's like whatever, new day. You know what I mean? Look at that vibe. Like, you know how to control your own energy. Nobody can affect your energy. You know what I mean? Like, you're in control of your own emotions. You get to decide if you're going to be upset, angry, or whatever. And even if you do, that's okay. We're allowed to be upset, angry, or whatever the case may be. But we don't have to always act on it, right? You know? But it's like nobody can ruin your vibe if you don't let them, you know? Sometimes it might be, easier said than done, but it's very possible, especially when you get the hang of it, you know? It's like tuning them out. La la la. I'm singing my favorite song, in my head, or out loud, whatever the case may be. La la la. I don't hear you. You know what I mean? I'm putting my energy on more important things. Like instead of listening to you and paying attention to you, I'm worried about my next good meal. I'm worried about how my lover texts me "Good morning, beautiful." This, like, you can decide to think about something totally different. You have to think about this. Where whoever it is, you don't have to think about the loser. Uh, You can think about a good gospel word to hang on to throughout the day, whatever it is. Yeah, listen to the song if you want to be happy, Kirk Franklin. But yeah, don't let the enemy win. Trust me, I don't let the enemy or enemies win plenty of times. You know how many I quit that I didn't really have to because I let one little spoiled apple get in my way. So you think now that where I'm at now, about the little spoiled apple I was talking about today, is gonna get in my way? No, no more. It says, please take my call and forget about the past. Oh Lord, I wouldn't want anything this person is offering. But you can pretend like you're taking up their offer, but you don't actually have to. Just keep leading them on. Okay, just keep leading them on. You don't have to actually have to. It's nothing wrong. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with little white lies, especially if it's protecting yourself. Don't try to be so goody good, perfect all the time. Like, shoot, I'd be lying to some people like, oh, um, um, I don't go to work today because I don't know. Your plans might be to go up there and do harm to me if we're not really cool like that. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna tell you when I go and what time I go, what spot I'm gonna be in. You know what I mean? So it's nothing wrong with that. You have to protect yourself. And then like help others to help you too. Like, does your lover know about what's going on? Does a loving mother know? You know? Don't go at it alone if you don't have to. Two of Pentacles, Page of Cups, High Priestess, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Hierophant, Three of Swords, the Star card, Empress, Five of Swords in reverse, Queen of Cups, Eight of Swords is a lot of swords. You need to get out your head. Seven of Swords, the Fool card, Knight of Wands, the Moon card, the Nine of Cups, and the Chariot. Please get out your head. Gemini could be significant as well. It's Capricorn and Aquarius. Those are like some really good signs right now. Eight of Cups, you got the same. Right, right, right. It's painful. It doesn't have to be. Some people are just the way they are. You don't have to do anything to them. It has nothing to do with you. If they're an asshole, they're an asshole. Doesn't matter if you did anything to them or not. It's like, yeah, I never dated them. You can give me a lie detector test. Okay, I never dated them. I get it. Trust me. I've been through it. I can relate. But again, the only person you can control is yourself. So if they did sway a couple people, then it is what it is. You can't. The right people are not going to be able to be swayed. That's all that matters. And actually, that's not even the main thing that matters. Like that's good. The main thing that matters is like you not being affected negatively. Then after that comes, okay, great. The people that's for me, they haven't been swayed. But some people will be. And even if they aren't, just in general, like not everybody in the world is gonna like you, whether somebody convinced them not to, or if they just on their own don't like you. And that's okay. That's the part I want you to be like okay with and like get over. You're not gonna like everybody in the world and not everybody's gonna like you, and that is perfectly fine. Like not everybody energies vibe together. And it doesn't have to be that deep. It could just be that like maybe they're more of a obnoxious person and you're a more calm person. Maybe they have anxiety and you got another thing that kind of like counteracts with that. You know what I mean? It doesn't always have to be so deep or so serious. That's his problem. If you want to blame people for his misfortunes, he's gonna always be misfortunate because his finances is his own control. Hats off to him. That sounds like a personal problem to me. Now he thinks you're into him. Ew. I would do everything to turn him off. Wear ugly clothes and everything. Right, good. So I'm glad that you're proud. That's really good. That's a really good energy to be in. I hope this helped. I hope this gave you clarity. But yeah, just do your best, especially if you're in a situation to where you can't necessarily like abruptly like leave and get away with them. Like again, maybe you really want like your job, this is a coworker and like you want to stay there and then they're also there and doesn't look like they're getting fired or quitting and it's like, okay, now what I do? You know what I mean? So again, you just keep your distance as much as possible. And like I said, if you need to go to the manager and hey, I hope you're doing well in the most respectful way. In the future, I was wondering if you could not like schedule us. I don't think we work best together. I want to stay fully professional. Just the most respectful kind of professional way that you can basically put it to them, kind of thing. And I'm pretty sure they will like be understanding and work with you. It's like I'm not trying to cause any trouble. I just want the best for everyone, and kind of thing. But closed mouths don't get fed, so it's like speak up. Whether it's for a raise, to not work with somebody, you got to use the bathroom, whatever it is. Like it could be small or big examples, but like you got to speak up. You said, can you? Can you? But yeah, who knows what their goals and motives is? It could be to get you to quit. It could be to sleep with you. It could be both. It could be whatever. Thank you. I think I already answered kind of half of the question already, but I guess we can go into depth. Think you know why? Does it even really matter? Like, who? It's like at this point, who even cares? Hmm. And I get it, like as empaths or whatever the case you want to be, like you'll care, but like when you realize you really shouldn't, and it's like, okay, this is a waste of my energy. Especially if like throughout your whole life you were wondering why a certain group or maybe a lot of people didn't like you. I can understand why it kind of affects you, but it's like you get to a point where it's like, I don't even care anymore. No, I can still answer a question. It's up to you, whatever question you want to ask. But I'm just saying, like, don't like focus on like don't really like bring that into your life, like why this person don't like me and blah blah blah, you know, because it's like you're putting your worth based on how this person feels about you, and that's not good. Like that means anybody in the world, whether it's him or anybody in the world that doesn't like you, you're gonna start to feel a way about yourself, and that's not how it should be. What do you mean, just not meant to be? Was this supposed to be romantic? I'm confused. Well, what do you think? The energy is not right. So is that actually someone that is meant to be in your life? I think you answered that question. Was the connection with Kate and Jay supposed to be romantic or a friendship ever? No. Starting off with the death card and the chariot. Figured it would be a no, but yep, there goes that Eight of Cups again. The devil card in the reverse. It's just somebody that happens to be passing throughout your life. I will say it could help teach you some lessons of like gaining more strength. But it's like you already knew this answer. Like your higher self already knew this. The signs, the red flags or signs that's right in front of your face already knew. But it's like maybe you were just like hoping for the best or you just didn't want it to believe it. Maybe you've already been like hurt or through something before and it's like, okay, when is this gonna end? So it definitely makes sense of why you were probably like having some type of like hope or optimism. I can't say it. And it's like this door was supposed to have been closed, but it's like you let it back open, or maybe they convinced you to let the door back open. We also have your dreams, either practical plan, full moon, and Taurus. So this is not a time to let them. I don't think any time was a time to let them affect you emotionally. You have to be very logical with this person as much as you can, even though this person tries to steer emotions, from you. But it's like being like as logical as you can. Yeah, it's like a false illusion of like what you want or what you need kind of thing. It's like the devil's temptation. And we do have the devil card in reverse. It's like a person can know like what you like and stuff, and it's like periodically they'll throw it in your face kind of thing to like lure you to a friendship or something they want out of you or whatever the case may be. But you're probably thinking like, oh, they're being nice. Maybe they aren't so bad, or whatever the case is. And then it goes back to like treating you like hell, and it's like you could be so confused. But I always say, if it's confusing, it's abusing. It should never be confused in something that's true or meant to be. It will be nothing to be confused about. And then like I feel like once you wake up, like you're gonna see the bigger picture, especially how things are unfair. Like certain things that you weren't able to do, and then you look back like, oh, they were able to do. Like for example, even though this is not really romantic or I'll use my ex for example. He was allowed to like be on his phone and stuff like that while we were like spending time, but I wasn't kind of thing. It might sound simple, but like to like girls that's easily influenced and naive and stuff like that, they would have fell for that and be like, oh, okay, it makes sense. But it's kind of like a double standard, you know what I mean? So it could be like a lot of double standards here too. But it's like, okay, wait, I'm like, wait a minute. So you're allowed to use yours and do all this, while we're spending time, but I'm not allowed to use mine. And he was mad I was picking up on that energy. So it's like, wait a minute, you can cross this line and this boundary and do this, that, and the third, but I'm not. You know what I mean? It's like, wait a minute. Yes, it's work through your fears. Luminous Scorpio, and this person feeds off fear and attention and all that stuff. They feed off your reaction, your attention, your complaints, your care. They feed off that. Your codependence, yeah. And I feel like they not just with you. This is just how they are with everybody. It's nothing personal. It's not like you did anything. It's not none of that. This is what they do, and then they try to force people to really like them when they know that they're not likable to the majority of people. So that's why they force. And I don't know. You might hear this from them. It's like, oh, ain't I so great, or I'm the best. You love me, don't you? To everybody, or blah blah blah. Like I don't know. It comes off very forced, and yeah. You said you watched him carefully in case he said something. I can collect evidence for sure. What do you mean evidence? What are you gonna do? Record them and send it to the boss? I'm confused. I wouldn't do that, especially if it's a work situation. That might backfire. I mean, you can sue for defamation of character if it's online, but recording in a personal work setting, I don't think that's gonna work in your favor. I also heard like if you're not ready to handle the truth, then maybe don't go after it. Like you gotta be ready to handle the truth. So I don't know if you're ready now or not. Oh, if that's even better, if you've never been in person, then they're not really affecting you as much as you're letting off, or they shouldn't. If that's the case, yeah, if they're not in your personal life, because that's worse. Then it's like, oh, there's a little bit more of a breeze, because you can easily like block a person and stuff like that if it's not in person. Who cares? It's not about how he feels. It's about the fact that you need to block him. I don't be knowing how most of the people that I block feel. It's like once they're blocked, it's all and done. You look at that. Personal issue reaches resolution. Woman of Cancer. Yeah, we have surrender and own it. Focus on your money and dreams. If you don't, you're letting this person win. I'll say this one last thing because I know somebody who's kind of, I feel like going through a certain similar situation that you are right now. It's this girl. It's actually like a guy and a girl, and the girl is the one that's kind of like doing all the dirt. She like lied on him about like him raping her and like just all kind of stuff. And it's like really messing up his reputation. Like he was really like popular before and like just living his best life and all kind of good things. And then she came in. He dated her for a very short time, and then she was mad because he moved on and the connection didn't work out. So she lied and said he raped her and like all kind of stuff. And for a minute it was working, like his reputation was going down and stuff like that. But the key, and I think I did say this on your other readings, the key that got him like back up was like tuning that out and still moving forward, knowing that you might not think that that's a good method because it's like, what, like you're not gonna like defend yourself or crawl under a rock or panic or this, that, and the third. Nope. What he did was kept moving forward. Majority of people forgot that this stuff died down. The real ones saw and knew that she was lying, all that stuff. And she wasn't able to feed off his energy anymore. That was the whole point of why she done it. Just kept moving forward. Sometimes that's all. The best thing, the best revenge is to get your money and move forward and stuff like that. Sometimes you don't always have to like report or sue or get revenge or do this or do that or scream and shout, or you know what I mean. Sometimes it's you just moving forward. That's it. That's all he did. Because one thing that also helped too with him moving forward is not just because it's like it helped people forget. It's also because that person in the first place didn't have much energy. The only energy they was getting is from the person they were relying on. So once they were detached their energy from that person, they went right back to not having much going on. You see what I'm saying? So basically, she was like lame or irrelevant or not a good person or whatever you wanted to call it. Once she attached herself to him, it made her life go up and his go down. That's what they call like an energy swapping or destiny swapping or whatever case you want to call it. But once he said, "Oh no, wait a minute, notice, detach, move forward. I'm going to continue to do what my purpose is," she fell back down. You know what I mean? But if you give it attention and keep arguing, going back and forth, and worrying about it, and blah blah blah, and you forget about your whole purpose and your main goal of everything, and you push your dreams or whatever it is you were doing in the first place before this person came in and did what they did, they won. You know what I mean? We have mirror spell. It says mirror spells mirror back any and all current attacks and future attacks by the sender. Those attempting to harm you will have their actions and plans turned back onto them. A mirror box or mirror jar can surface for mirror boxes. Line a box with shattered mirrors. Do not look into the mirrors. Then add arrowroot, mullein, valerian, and other vanishing oil and herbs to the mixture and bury. Repeat for jars. For protection, mirror spells visualize a mirror in your energy field, repelling all harmful energies and entities. Yeah, it says do not give up, keep going. We have something about, I don't know, maybe a poem. We have you don't need a ghostwriter, step into your power, beat them at their own game. You can always rewrite the story, think outside the box. Literally. And look, like they want you to be like again, it's nothing wrong with like telling your story, but again, just don't keep feeding into the energy and going back and forth and giving them attention. Like you can tell a one and done, and then just keep moving forward with your life. You know what I mean? Because what they're ultimately trying to do is steal your energy, silence you, keep using you, that kind of thing. But like I said, let go, let God, surrender, be calm about it. You know, stick to the plan because that's the main thing that like you were doing in the first place. Yep, and that's his way of getting you to react. She doesn't even know I'm lying about her. That was to get you to be like, I do know, blah blah blah. That was to get you to react. That's why he said it. It's like, oh, it's not working. She's moving forward, so he knew you were onto a good path. It's like she's healing, she's moving forward, she's doing a good thing. She's not. I'm not able to feed off her. Well, let me do something to trigger her. So that's why he said, oh, she doesn't even know. You know, Exactly. He's trying so hard to upset. And some of these people are really good at what they do, if you allow them. But no, they're not. They're not that good. Yeah, that's crazy. That's on them though. If they want to be like his little puppies and stuff. You're welcome. Yeah, don't let them run you off social media, run you off your path, run you off your destiny, run you from your dreams. None of that. If anything, put them back to where they belong, back in their desperate state. I can bet. But you're gonna have a whole lot of fun once you know even more how to transmute energy. Like you're probably gonna actually, in a fun, crazy way, want somebody to try you because it's gonna like I know how to do this all too well. You know what I mean? I know how to, kill off this energy. So it's like at first it's like these demons were affecting you, and now it's like I have fun killing y'all off in a spiritual way, of course. Yeah, so that's gonna be good. Can't wait for Valentine's. You're welcome. I'm calling a last call for donations. Last call for donations. Most information is in the description box as well as your method of payments: PayPal, Cash App, Chime. But it's been so long. Okay, yep. Oh, that's right. And you don't even have to do a whole ritual. You don't have to, because we're the energy behind it. You know what I mean? Anything we manifest, we don't always need candles, a piece of paper, this, that, and the third. Like, because we're the energy that's putting the intent behind it. So you don't necessarily always have to do like a certain ritual. You're powerful enough to do without. All right, see ya. What's I supposed to do again? Oh, I know I got some homework to do.
I wasted it by being chronic.
Hey, Mr. Is it mystical? Mystical? What's going on, love? There's more?